Come on in, folks. Come on in. Come on in. How are you doing tonight? Come on in, ladies and gentlemen. Yes, please, if you're coming in, just give me the thumbs up. Let me know you're coming in. Hey, how we doing, Bolo? Man, let's get rid of all this administrative stuff, man. Let's get ready to get into some trip talk. How you doing tonight, Bolo? Oh, man, we're in week 4 of the NFL, man. And already, man, my team already got me feeling down. Man. Let me get rid of this background noise, this music, so we can go ahead and get this show started. Good evening, Mr. Joyner. How you doing, sir? Baldhead Nasty Dahuru MC. How you doing tonight, sir? Good evening. Come on in, folks. Outstanding, Bolo. Outstanding, man. Hey, man, I know y'all tuning in to Thursday night football, man. We got the Seahawks 2-1 versus the Cardinals 2-1. Hey, man, neither one on my team, but hey, it is what it is. It is what it is, man. You know I'm a Cowboys fan. It is what it is. All right, what's going on? Big Dog, how you doing, sir? Come on in, folks. Come on in. Hey, I just want to thank everybody for joining me tonight for this episode of Trip Talk. Man, I got a good one for you. These guys here, man, they wanted to be adventurous. They want to try to tackle the backbone of the East Coast. You know what it is, that I-95, man. I-95 will shake you loose something. It'll break you all proper something. So if you're familiar with riding on I-95, from the construction to the accidents to just people rubbernecking and bottlenecking, trying to get through New York, trying to get through Delaware, man. Even if you're dealing with DC, man, all of it. If you on 95, you know it'll break you off something proper like. But listen, come on in, folks. Thank you for joining us. What Baldhead talking about? Great brother. Appreciate you. The RT shirt here. Packing already. Outstanding, man. You know what we're getting ready for, folks. If you didn't know, first weekend in October every year is the Reef and K-Solo official ride to eat. And this year we will be in Little Rock, Arkansas. Little Rock, Arkansas. We're going to be breaking bread at Wright's Barbecue. At Wright's Barbecue. The host hotel is going to be in Conway. We always go for a little ride, and we're going to have a great time, and we're looking forward to seeing everybody at this year's RTE. But listen, folks, how you doing, Mr. Bell? Come on in, folks. Come on in, without a doubt. So listen, I'm going to go ahead and bring the orchestra of this ride in. How you doing tonight, staff?
Hey, how you doing, man? Good to be here.
Hey, man, outstanding. I'm outstanding, sir. First of all, I want to give you a round of applause, man, for your effort putting this thing together, man. That's what I'm talking about. I love it. I love it when I see people putting rides together and then getting inspiring other people to go on the ride with them and just having a great time, man. You know, you don't have to do anything fancy or anything off the wall, but just putting it together and just enjoying it, man.
True. That's so true, man.
And the way that you guys did it, man, guys and gals did it, I definitely wanted to highlight you. And I felt humbled and honored, man, that you guys even sent me the glimpse so that I could truly follow along with you. Because, you know, when you got glimpse, you see everything. Speed, stop, turn around, direction change.
Everything.
Oh, man. Sir, how you doing tonight? You doing good?
I'm doing good. I'm finally made it back to Virginia on my last leg, to make it back home tomorrow to North Carolina. So
okay, yeah. That's right. You out of Wilmington, North Carolina?
Correct, Wilmington, North Carolina, the Port City.
Port City, man, Port City. Good stuff to come, man. Who knows, man? Who knows? Maybe I'll find some property down there one day.
Hey, come on, man. Come on. I got you. I got the right people for you.
I know that's right, sir. I know that's right. But listen, man, I'm going to bring your number 2 in. I don't know if it's C, right, or major, but I'm going to go ahead and just bring both of you guys in. How you gentlemen doing tonight?
They're doing well. Okay, so
outstanding, man, outstanding. Hey, listen, kicking this thing off, guys. I'm not going to have my fabulous co-host on with me tonight, the fabulous Doc Remy. As you know, Doc Remy, she's has her school up and running. She's doing great things, big things, man. So I want to apologize about not having her on tonight with you guys, because I know she'd be full of questions to be asking you, because she is being inspired by being on the show and listening to other riders ride that make her want to get out there and ride. So tonight on Trip Talk, man, shout out to my right-hand co-host in the building. Doc Remy. Hey, Doc Remy, keep doing what you're doing. I miss you, my sister. There you go. There you go. I'm working it, Doc. I'm working it. But listen, man, if you would, I'm going to go around the horn. See, right? I'm going to start with you, sir. If you would, please introduce yourself to the audience tonight, sir.
Yeah, I'm C. Wright. I'm the president of the Savannah chapter for Full Tilt Riders out of Savannah. And I'm just here to inspire and help everybody do whatever they can do to get on down the highway.
That's what I'm talking about, sir. That's what I'm talking about. And you, how long have you been with the organization now?
I have 8 members in my chapters. So, you know, we spread out between Savannah and Florida. I got a member that's in the military, but we never ever see him because he's in the Navy. So we never know if he's, you know, underwater or above water.
Hey, I know that's right, man. I know that's right. But congratulations on prayers, man. Holding it down, and that's great things, man. We're gonna jump right into Major. Major, how you doing tonight, sir?
Hey, I'm doing good. I'm highly blessed and flavor. You know what you have. I'm here right now as we speak because of the ride in New York in Queens, to be exact. Inspired me to come up here to see my family. So the ride was just bigger than what we think it is. You know, it's,
right.
It's
So
touching.
you
know what I'm saying?
You still in New York?
Yeah, I ended up coming to New York.
Oh man, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome, Major.
Yeah.
If you would please, sir, just kind of introduce yourself to the people that's looking tonight, man. We got quite a few people on tonight, man. I know FTR is looking, man. I got much love for FTR. So from Seattle, when I was up there with Whiteside and the crew up there, man, to over here on the East Coast, man, and for Greg down there in Portland. We used to go back and forth doing some business work together, man. Shout out to FTR, man. Much love, much love.
Yeah. So I'm Major with Full Tilt Riders MC out of Savannah, Georgia. I'm one of the ones that reside in Florida. We took upon, you know, I'm new. I'm new to riding, so this is just like a dream come true for me. As you say, the bucket list. Yeah, I'm checking off the block. It's just the beginning right now, and it was one of the best rides ever, man. It was one of the best rides ever.
That's awesome. That's awesome, Staff, man. You did good, Staff. You did good. Staff, how long did it, had you planned this ride? Was it something that you sit there last year and say, I want to do this ride? Or was it something say, look, man, I'm inspired. Who want to take this ride with me?
So, like, one thing I learned, and when you do a ride, you have to plan for a ride. I've been planning this ride for like a whole year.
Right.
A solid whole year. So I put the information together, get the hotels, where we're going to stop, the duration, the whole road trip. Then I just put it out there, blast it out to the people that'll be interested in riding. C. Wright, he tagged along. He jumped right on it. Then I had Mo, she jumped right on it. From out there, I just put it out there. A lot of people said they wanted to join in over the year. Gave them a whole year to prepare their bike, prepare their finances, prepare everything, put their all their obligations in order, and here we go. A year later.
Okay. Yeah. So everybody had plenty of time to plan for this. Was it just you three? Was there anybody else? Or was it one of those where we start out with 10 and we end with 3? I have to ask, because that's one of those things, man. That's one of those things that, you know, if you've been in the MC set, you know how it goes, man.
Yep, we all know. So the original crew we had, I think at the one point we had 10 people. 10 people. They were like, okay, yeah, we're gonna go. Put them all on a group chat, put everybody on the their Glamps, the group me. Then it just so happened 1, 2, 3, 4 people dropped out. I mean, it's just natural. So and it came down to us 4.
Okay. And I know I had talked to you about it, man. I said, hey, I've done that I-10, the I-95 ride, and I know where it will really break you off. You know what I'm saying? It'll really break you off. So in the planning phase, did y'all have a certain amount of days that you had planned to do it in?
Yes, we originally planned to do it. I think it was 4 days from Miami all the way to Houlton, Maine. Start in Miami the 20th, get everybody together, do our fellowship there downtown Miami. Next morning, get up on the road and just start heading up. First stop will be in Hinesville, Georgia. Stayed
Now,
at
now
C.
let's
Wright's house there.
let's back up. Let's back up. Let's back
Okay,
up.
yeah.
Let's back up because I want to get all the different angles and perspectives on this right here. So,
Okay.
see right. You up in Georgia, so Savannah. So were you picking them up as they were coming down?
Basically what I did was when staff put out what the route was going to be, he called me. He said, "See, right, I will be at your house on Thursday, and then we can leave on Friday." I said, "Cool. You come down on Thursday, we leave on Friday." And then from what he had, he was like, "Hey, we're gonna stay in Hardyville, South Carolina on that Saturday." I said, "No, bro. Hey, I live 45 minutes away. We can stay at my house for free." And
there
he's
you
like,
go.
"Okay, so let's change it." So everybody that went down and they came back up stayed at my house on that day. So, free room and board. We was only 45 minutes away. So free room
That's
and
what
board.
that brotherhood
we
is all
we had to
about.
do.
Yes, that's what that
So he was
brotherhood is
like,
all about.
Dad put it out and said, "Hey, okay, change your plan. We're gonna stay at C. Wright house instead of going to Hardyville." I said, "Hardyville's 45 minutes away. Let's stay at my house. We get food, we get showers, we do bike maintenance, whatever we need to do." And that's what happened.
Okay, nice. Now, Major, were you already down in Savannah as well?
No, I'm coming out of Jacksonville, Florida. So I took the trip down to Miami, and that's where we started off in Miami.
Okay, so you just went ahead and went down and started pre-staging and getting ready to receive everybody.
Correct.
Okay. So, staff, since you were spearheading this thing, man, how was the link up, man? Was everything good down there? Bikes were good. Were there any maintenance that you guys needed to do prior to kicking off going down to Key West?
No major issues. I mean, the bikes were fine. Minor small things here and there. But besides that, no major issues at all on no one's bikes at that point. One thing I want to back up.
Yeah.
I don't know if you're gonna get to this. Well, we met Doc. Doc went down to Key West, Florida, to the Keys.
Right.
Then he met us in Miami.
Uh-huh.
So I want to make sure I add him into that.
Oh yeah. We got Doc, man. We're gonna get Doc. We're gonna talk about Doc, man. So and so we get down there. We're in Miami. Was there a brother down there? What was the game? Was it a hotel, lodging? What was the plan as far as staging before you launched out for Key West?
Okay, so once we got down to Key West, everyone got there to the hotel. Did a fellowship there. We did a brief of what we're going to do, where the stops going to be. Just make sure our bike's up and running, get to go. Hotel, everyone went to sleep, got up the next morning, did our next day brief, had our fellowship, did our prayer. Then everyone got together. All four of us got on the road, head up. Well, actually, five of us, that total.
There was five that total, right? There was five that total. Okay. Right. And that's what I said, man. I said, you got a good crew, good solid crew rolling with you guys, man. With 95 though, with 95 in Florida, I know we're 95 in
Miami.
In Miami, right.
Yes.
I know it's almost comes into a 2-lane or the city. Yeah, it's got that sign.
Yep. The I-1 freeway and the 95 is right there, right together. And the best thing about it, I made sure I got the hotel, our lodging, right there at the intersection of the I-95 and I-1 high freeway. It's the Houlton Hotel. So we were right there at the intersection of I-1 and I-95 freeway.
Coconut Grove. Dave said Coconut Grove. Yes, thank you, D, man. All I know is I was just happy to see that end point when I did the 95, because the IBA has a I-95 ride as well, but theirs is more speed. There is more speed. It's time. Of course, they have the different standard, the goal. But the thing is, man, is when you're doing it.
I thought that was for you.
When you are doing it and you just want to just enjoy it, you take your time with it, man, and take it all in, because you guys were stopping. You had family along the way. You had club brothers along the way. Another thing about it, I know you guys was fellowshipping along the way as well. So, you guys were really getting it in. Yes, indeed. Ends on US1. Yes, Terrence. Yes, it does. It almost like Staff was saying, it kind of merges, right? Kind of merges there. Good deal. So everything is good. We get up the next day. We got everybody together. I know Doc. Where did Doc come from? Did he come out of Fayetteville?
Yes, he came out of Fayetteville. He did his solo trip down from Fayetteville all the way to Key West, Florida, mile marker 0.
Okay. Good deal. So he didn't actually go down. He came down, went down to Key West, and came back up to link back up with you guys.
Correct.
Good deal. And folks, man, I'm telling you, I was following along with them, and they were doing a thing, man. It was great to be on his 360. I appreciate you adding me to it. I was following along, not with the glimpse. I was following along with them, seeing them as they were coming up, seeing as they was moving around. I said, man, these guys got it together. Fortunately, in a club, they in the street, they were riding with each other. But it was just one of those things where I just really enjoyed seeing them moving and being a part of it, because it's a different perspective when you're looking at somebody else doing it than when you're doing it. That's just me.
So true.
That's just me. So, Step, and we're going to kick off out of Miami. We hopping on 95. Everything is still running smooth, correct?
Correct. Everything's running smooth out of Miami.
Okay.
Once we left Miami, C. Wright, you got this. Where do we go next?
Now, before we do that, who presented? Did y'all present Doc with his patch though? Did y'all present Doc with his patch?
Yeah, C. Wright. C. Wright got that one.
C. Wright.
Yes, sir.
Talk to me, sir. Talk to me.
Okay, so what happens is I've done this thing that mile marker 0 is sort of a Savannah thing.
Mm-hmm.
If you're in FTR and you're going to Key West, I had made a patch for mile marker 0. And since Doc went down there by himself, I presented him with his mile marker 0 patch prior to us getting on the road going back.
Okay, and you said that's something that kind of like the Savannah chapter, anything south, you guys handle that. They come up and see you guys and you present it to them?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Nice. I like the organization about it, man. I like the way you guys make it an honor. You not just give it to somebody, but they actually earn it, and then it's presented to them by a president, man. It means a lot more than going out and just buying a patch again like that. It's presented. And plus, it's in your club colors as well.
Yes, sir.
Good deal. All right, so we're on 95, man. We're leaving Miami. Everything is smooth. We headed north. Weather's good.
The weather's hot.
Yes, it's hot.
The weather is hot.
Oh man, weather's hot.
Can't forget that rain though.
Yeah.
Y'all
Every
got
time
hit with
you're
that
in
rain?
Florida, It
That
always
hit a little
rains
bit.
while you're in Florida.
Okay. What about this though? Not just the weather, the rain. Y'all took off that morning, correct?
Mhm. Correct.
The traffic is horrendous, and they speed, bro. They
Man.
speed. I'm talking crazy speed.
Yes.
Okay.
How was it?
I'll handle this one. Hey, okay. So before we took off, I told everybody in the group, I said, hey, look, we're down in Miami. We got to stay together because these guys down here, they drive crazy. So what we need to do is stay close together and make it as smooth as possible to get out of Miami. And once we get out of Miami, we can spread out. And I told them, I say, these guys in Miami, they would go from the left lane and shoot all the way to the right. When they knew 2 miles back, they was getting off at the next exit.
Right,
But,
man. They are ruthless. I'm telling you, they are ruthless down there, man. I don't know what it is. I don't know. They're in a hurry to get where. I don't know what it is, but it's crazy. So we're hopping on. We're rolling along. We survived getting out of Miami. We're pushing up 95. And was this your first stop?
Yeah, the Harley dealership. Yeah, that was our first stop.
Was it
that
a planned
was an unscheduled stop? Unscheduled stop.
Okay. Did something happen? Was it what we got?
So the reason we had to stop was Doc's bike had some. It wasn't cutting on at one of the gas stops. So come to find out, it was his battery connectors. He had a lot of lights connected
Okay.
on his bike.
Okay.
So the terminal bolt was loose. So we went there. They diagnosed it. I think it was like 30, 45 minutes. Come to find out, his terminals were loose. So got that fixed. Then we stayed at the Harley dealership for a little bit. Had a couple drinks, ate some free food, looked at some bikes. Then from there, we got back on the road.
Okay. And they have a restaurant on the inside of that dealership, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes.
Okay.
I think that's the one that had the barber inside of it.
Yeah, I got a haircut there.
It's the Destination. It used to be Destination Daytona, Harley-Davidson. Now it's Ross Myers. I think Ross Myers, Harley-Davidson.
Okay. I think I went to one out in Phoenix, Arizona, that had a barber in it as well. But I always like it. I mean, I like going to Destination up in Fife, Washington. Vanessa, she has a restaurant up there. You know about Vanessa, don't you, Staff?
I know.
Oh man, shout out to my sister up in Vanessa. So if you ever up in the Pacific Northwest, Destination Harley-Davidson, man, make sure you go in to Lizzie Lou's 2. The food is delicious, the atmosphere is great, and man, it's always great conversation, man. It's always great conversation. So we're back on the road. Everything is functioning now. We troubleshooted the bike. Everything is good. Got some grub in us, got some fresh cut, and we're rolling. How we doing, gentlemen? How we doing? Major, how we looking?
We're looking good. We made our way up to Hinesville, Georgia. After that, had no issues, and we bedded down after that. We was fellowshipped and had a good time, ate, and that's where we kind of like got our refreshment and people wash clothes. So do what we had to do to get ready for the next leg.
Okay. That's home, right? See, right?
Yes, that was home. So basically what I did, I had everybody say, hey, we're going to stop at my house. We can bed down for the night. We're going to eat food. So I had already had pre-stop spaghetti, made pasta for the long trip, salad, chicken, whatever we wanted to eat. And so that's where we stayed at the night. So, nobody had to pay nothing. Everything was free. So that's what we did.
Okay. Staff, man.
Yeah.
Deal with that, staff. That's one thing about being in a hotel room, man. But I'm looking at the bikes right now. I'm looking at Harley. I'm looking at Victory, and what is that other one over there? Is that another Harley? Oh no, Indian. So we're running Indian, Victory, and Harley-Davidson on this ride.
Yes, sir.
That's what I'm talking about, man. That's what I'm talking about. Represent, gentlemen, represent. We're moving right along. What's going on, Sparks? How you doing, man? Make sure you go check out Adventures with Sparks over there, man. My Hoka, hey brother, right there. Shout out to him. Yes, indeed, Sparks. Hey, folks, staff trying to get himself together right now. Staff, are you back with us?
Okay, I'm back. Okay.
Are you back with us, staff? Can you hear us? All right, folks, we're gonna let staff work that out right quick. But that's what it is when you're doing a live production, man. That's what it is. We're moving right along, gentlemen. We're getting up the next morning. We fellowship. Did we get up in the morning, check bikes out? Bikes were good. Bikes were solid. Doc had no issues, or did Doc push on?
No. Basically, what we did when Doc got to my house, we found out what his issue was, and he had to replace his battery. Okay. So he replaced the battery. Next morning, we got up. We did our mission brief. We did our prayer. We hit the road, and Doc took us all the way into North Carolina. Then he pulled off into going to Wilmington, and we continued on until we met up with Stones and Black's escort into Virginia. Okay. Good deal, man. But we can't jump over South Carolina, North Carolina now, man. Hold on now.
So how was our North Carolina portion? I'm sorry, Georgia. After we left Georgia, we breaking bread. South Carolina. Were there any chapters there? Were there anybody there to meet you guys? Escorts, or did anybody just say, you know what, we're going to come in and link up with you?
So, can you hear me now?
Yes, Staff.
Okay. So we had Doc. Doc, he escorted us all the way from Florida all the way to North Carolina. So in South Carolina, we just went straight through to South Carolina and linked up with our brothers, Black and Stones. And from there in Fayetteville, then they both of them escorted us to the Virginia. There you go.
Okay, right.
We stopped at
right.
the Welcome Center there.
Okay. Yeah, and Doc had already broke off. Hey, what's going on, Terrence? Yes, sir, man. D-Bell, 32 watching, only 12 likes. Hey, thank you, D-Bell, man. Come on, folks. Give us some likes, give some stars, make some comments. We greatly appreciate it. We're greatly appreciated for everybody tuning in tonight. I would love to shout everybody out, but I'm trying to keep the show on track because we still got people up in New York visiting, and I know Staff is still working his way back home as well. And then what is her name? Her name
Mo.
Yeah. Maria. She's in Charlotte.
Yes.
She has other commitments, and she's not going to be on with us tonight. She sent me this great message saying that she's not going to be on tonight. So they're actually still on the road, folks. They are actually still on the road. All right. So we're moving, man. We're pushing right along. Everything is good. We hit North Carolina, and we pick up our first escort.
Yes. There we go. So our first escorts would be Stones and Black. They pick us up in Fayetteville area, a little bit past Fayetteville. And they escort us all the way to the Virginia border.
Okay. So y'all got a Fayetteville chapter. Did y'all break off and go to Fayetteville, or was there any place anybody that wanted to see? Because Vietnam, man, you just can't go past Vietnam.
Yeah. No, we just went straight through. But like I said, we was on a time schedule for each day,
right.
So we try to meet it.
What was the goal? What was the goal as far as miles y'all wanted to hit? See, right.
Most of the miles were between 450 and 550.
Okay. And Major, you just rolling right along, man. First outing, enjoying it all, taking all in the scenery and everything.
Talk to us. Taking in all the scenery and all the knowledge. I'm telling you, this group, hey, FTR, man, a lot of knowledge. So they inspired me tremendously because my bike went down a week before it happened, and I had to break down my whole ignition switch. And just being around them taught me the ability to go in and do it myself. So I'm humble. Trust me, man. I am.
Oh, that's awesome, man. That's awesome. I know Dave just hit us with a quick question. How many miles a day did you guys try to average?
About 450 to 550 each day.
450 to 550, and that's good. That's good because on the East Coast, the states are closer together. So you'll hit a state, 200. I think what is North Carolina? 200 some miles. South Carolina,
North Carolina is like 190, 198.
Yeah. So
South Carolina is like 193.
Okay.
Yeah.
Listen. We got it all, man.
And the thing is,
Marvin Lockett, my national sergeant at arms. Yes, indeed. Lock. Yes, indeed. Marvin Lockett again, man. My president of Savannah chapter. Come on, Lock. I'm gonna represent for you guys, man. Lock just hit me up today, man. I enjoy it when he hits me up, man, and follow along with him. So everything is good. Everything is good, man. We're hitting all these states now. And I know everybody don't do it, but did y'all leave your mark? Did you leave your footprint in the sand when you did it?
Yeah, we did. We definitely did. Had an experience at every welcome center. It was enjoyable. And you know what the interesting thing? All those photos, probably except for one, just a bystander was there and they took our photos. So normally, you have to put your arm out to do your selfies and everything.
Right.
Just a normal person just around like, hey, can you take a picture for us? Or hey, you look so good. Let us take a picture for you. So it worked out perfect.
Man, it good. Motorcycling breaks down a lot of barriers. I found that out since I've been on the road, man. I've been places where typically I may have not have gone, I'm not have ridden to, and some of these back small towns and stuff like that. And that motorcycle, being a biker on a bike, it just made people just be more welcoming per se, or willing to help me out, or willing to sit and say, yeah, go ahead right here, and even sit down at some bar where people bought me a couple of drinks. So, it's always that bike, man. I tell you, it's always that motorcycle. That's really that conduit that just brings everybody together. All right. So we up in Virginia now. Things are going good. People are lessons are being learned. Still no major hiccups. No issue with the ignition switch, Major.
Not at all.
Okay. All right. Now, where we get, we were working our way up too. So we hit VA. We still got our escort. Where's that escort at?
Stones.
Where's that escort at? Let me see that escort. Where's that escort at? That's what I'm talking about, man. Oh, I love it. Yes, indeed, man. Yes, indeed. It's always good when a brother take the time to come out and ride and escort you through somewhere, man. It makes you feel good. And you're a part of a good organization where people will take that time out to do that, welcome you, greet you, and ride you through the state. Leave you unescorted, man. So VA was good. No issues there.
No issues at all. Had a nice meal at this restaurant called Strokers. Oh, man.
Croker spot.
Wait a minute. The Croker spot there in Petersburg, Virginia, man.
No, the one in Richmond.
The one in Richmond.
You took him down to Richmond? Why didn't you take him to Petersburg?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Put that escort back on. You took him to Richmond instead of Petersburg?
Hey, check out, man. Hey, this is what I told him. Okay, so so I told him the history of the two spots, right?
Because I'm gonna ask you.
But this is what I told him. I said the one in Petersburg more seafood related, but then you go to the one in Richmond, that's the original one. You get more of a variety right there, man. Hey, you got to see the pictures of that case. So, them motherfuckers had motherfucking itis.
Where's my bleeper at? Hey, but listen, folks, if you don't know, the restaurant that we're referring to is the Croker Spot. They have two locations. One is located down in Richmond, Virginia, and the other one is located down in Petersburg. Now, the one in Petersburg, probably about maybe 3 or 4 years ago, they moved into and here's the history behind that building, and correct me if I'm right or wrong. I know Mr. Dennis Joyner knows the history. He's on tonight. It used to be a slave trade building auction center. And so there's a lot of history there to it. They was in a building that was right across the cobblestones of other buildings around it. So if you're looking for that history, we're old history buff, man, Mr. Dennis Joyner, you need to go check it out. Now, the one down in Richmond, I do not know the history behind that building, that location. If the escort is back there, if you could please just kind of give us that brief history, if you would, to kind of just enlighten everybody on the downtown establishment, please, sir.
Go ahead. Absolutely, man. So so the original location is over 100 years old for one, and the original member, so the original owner and some of his family members, they actually were a singing group also. And so they did this, they did that, and then they established this place called a Croker Spot. So if you ever come to Virginia, and if you're on the Richmond side, you have the Croker Spot, and if you go about 2 doors down, there's an open mic spot that's there for everything too. So, but it's parking is horrible.
Yes,
it really is.
Yes,
and if you park wrong, you will get towed. Trust and believe you me. Ooh. But I'll tell you this though. And so because staff is in the murals and everything too. I showed them a spot about 20 steps up.
1 block now.
It's a New York. It's half a New York block. I'll put it to you like this. Every time that establishment has changed places, and I've been here in Virginia since 2019, there's a local artist that comes in and changes the mural based off of the establishment there. And so now it's a hair salon. So if y'all into murals, please go check out Croker Spot, Richmond. But if you go to Croker Spot, Petersburg, you want to be far from the base, Fort Lee, but
Right.
2, the parking is much better, but you can actually get to the train station in Richmond if you go there. And it's a short few steps, but there's a lot of slave history there too.
Right.
For a lot of our ancestors who came over on those slave ships. Hey, thank you, K Solo.
Oh, thank you, sir. Thank you, Stone. Thank you. Yes, indeed, man. That's what I love to hear, folks sharing that experience and knowledge with everybody. Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, sir, indeed, man. That's a great escort you got there. We bumped into each other down at the cigar spot down there. And
yes, sir.
Off of 95. Yeah, Smithfield. I think we were down in Smithfield. At RJ, at JR Cigar.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
North Carolina.
Yep, Selma Smithfield. Yes, sir, indeed. Yes, sir, indeed, man. He grabbed me away, bought me a nice stick. Appreciate that, sir. I still owe you. All right, folks.
And tell them about how we linked up at the Titan Awards in Jacksonville. I had that cigar sitting in my humidor for a whole year.
Man, listen, folks. That's what I love about this. That's what I love about it. Oh man. So we get up into VA. Now we're gonna stop for the night. We're gonna break it down. We're gonna do some downtime, some maintenance, some fellowshipping. How did that go?
So everything went well when we was in VA at Stone's Casa de Stone's place.
Casa de Stone.
Casa de Stone's out there in the garage having a couple stogies. Oh, it was wonderful. It was wonderful. And also while we were there, Stones and myself, we was giving some pointers to Major, and that was very good. We was mentoring, giving some suggestions, some ideas out there because he's from Florida. So coming up north, you're gonna need long sleeves, you're gonna need hoodies, you're gonna need thicker shoes, you're gonna need thicker gloves, you're gonna need thicker jackets. So out there in the garage, it was wonderful, man. We had a good time out there.
See, now that's what I was going to ask you. Did you guys bring the necessary gear to be able to ride down in Miami? And then, because when you get up to Maine, man, when you get up to Maine, it's going to be cold.
Yeah. From an experienced rider, yes, I made sure I got everything from hot to cold. But when we were sitting in that garage with Major, we had to sit down and talk to him. Just tell him, hey, this is what you need to do. Hey, matter of fact, hey, Stones, you there?
He right here. Come on.
Okay,
yeah,
so
I'm right here, man.
What were some of the items that you had to lease out to Major?
Man, so it's crazy. It's crazy, though. You know, and you know, the crazy thing is, okay, Solo. You know, me and you, we actually met each other in person a few years ago. You know, and just falling. And I learned about you when Sparks was doing Hoka Hay.
Right.
And you know, and a lot of us, we get out, we ride. It is what it is. But people don't think about those small things. And when Major was sitting here, man, staff them, man, on Sunday night, because they were at my house on Sunday to Monday. And Major, we looked, and Major was in the shoes that he was in.
Tennis shoes.
Some sneakers.
You know? I was gonna put it out there.
Come on.
And then we talked about
them rookie moves, Major.
We talked about gloves, and I said to Major, I said, what size you wear? And Major said 11.5. I said, well, that's me too, but I buy 12s for my socks, and when I put on my doggone inserts and everything. So I said, go grab my short boots. You can't have my long ones because I still got to ride. Right. And then I said, you got a jacket? He's like, yeah. I said, you got a leather jacket?
No. Major.
I said, Major, man, you the same size. Hey, I went over there to my doggone set, man, K Solo, grabbed my leather jacket with the line inside. I said, you know, so I ain't gonna ask you. Here's an extra set of gloves, because these gloves right here, one, they're waterproof, and they have a lining inside of them and everything. Because trust me, he comes from a region that's not like ours. We get all 4 seasons, and it ain't no telling when you're gonna get them. In Florida, you might get 2 of the 4. So but for me, it was a blessing though. And the thing is though, when I see y'all and you know, doggone staff, see you know, Mo out there pounded as a female by herself, you know, like some of the people that you on the show before, you know, but for me to be able to say, hey, you can have this gear because I got other replacement gear. I've upgraded. You know, that right there, that's the brotherhood and sisterhood. And that's why I say for everybody, if y'all coming through Virginia between Petersburg, North Chesterfield, and Richmond, and you need to doggone take a pit stop, come to Casa de Stones.
Right.
Oh man, there it is, folks. Casa de Stones.
Hey, don't forget that escort service either.
Yeah.
Hey, listen, Major, man, talk to us. What was it? What was going through your mind, man? Was you not thinking that it was going to get colder the further north you were, or you just like you're just going to be good?
I was under the impression that hey, I had some shirts, I had some socks and some shoes on that was over my ankle. I'm good to go. Long pants. Not knowing the weather changes once you go up north this time of the year. Still, because it's still hot in Florida.
Right.
So by the time I got there, we woke up the next morning with 59 degrees.
Oh man, listen.
And I'm looking like I can see the cold come out of my breath. I said, "Oh no, I'm
man,
glad to
y'all
get
standing out there, man. Y'all standing out there. Y'all got steam coming off. I was like, what in the world? They smoking cigars or something? Like,
yeah, I got a pair of Jordans on. I'm trying to find my ride with some Jordans on. Looking at me like I was crazy.
Yeah. Well, hey, Coach K Solo, at this point, I was giving them the brief about the weather and how we were gonna move out of Virginia, and his face was like, "Oh man, I didn't know this." But I was just trying to tell them, "Hey, when we get out of here, we're just gonna move as one. We're not in a race. We're just gonna keep it cool till we get out of Virginia."
Now you know Virginia, man. That stovepipe right there on 95. I don't know if y'all was north of Richmond, south of Richmond, east, west, where you have to go 64.
South of Richmond.
Okay, south of Richmond. And then you got to try to get through Richmond. If you're leaving early in the morning with that morning traffic, it's terrible. It's a bottleneck, and especially right there by the stadium, I think I'm not mistaken. It bottlenecks where 64, 95 kind of split, I guess.
Yeah. Hey, kids, so if I can say something, please, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You know, and the thing is, though, even when Black and Stones escort service picked them up in North Carolina, we were about
Black and Stone escort.
We were actually about 4 exits north of Kinley, and I tell people, for those who are new to the podcast or just jumping on here, you coming through North Carolina, exit 106. You have not been to Kinley's rest stop. Exit 106. You need to stop there because they have an 18-wheeler inside that gas station. They have 6 restaurants. They have motorcycle gear, dusters, caps, helmets, boots, and all that stuff. But this was the biggest thing that I would say for that is that ride, because when we linked up with them, because we're used to, the speed limit is requested. Hey, when me and when Black and Stone's escort service jumped in, staff called me on the phone, right? Because my helmet integrated. He was like, hey, Major don't speed. He said Major don't speed. But if you know something, but when staff said that to me, it took me back to my very first MSF course because I did 2 of them. And everything. It is said you ride at the level of the least experienced rider. Right. Because there's lessons on the road, and a lot of times people forget that part, in my opinion. Okay. And when he said staff, he said Major don't speed, I dropped down to 75 and I set my cruise control. While it was slow for me, and I got a little bored, but I was like, but I'm protecting the other riders behind me because at this point I'm not a road captain and everything. So I just wanted to put that out there for that.
Now let me ask you a question because you were there in Virginia, and we should address this as soon as we cross that line right there, that North Carolina Virginia line. Folks, Virginia State Trooper pull you. You are going to get a ticket.
Yes, sir.
I don't care what.
If you between exit 11 and exit 21, Emporia, it's guaranteed.
It's guaranteed.
It's 100%.
It's 100% guaranteed. If they pull you, you are going to get a ticket. There's nothing that you can do to try to sit there and work your way out of it. I remember Virginia used to be a scary place to ride through. Yes, speed trap indeed. It used to be scary because they say you can't have radars. They say you're not supposed to have radars. Right. If they catch with a radar, they'll give you a ticket. I think they'll take the radar and give you a ticket.
Yes, that's an additional ticket.
An additional ticket, right? And then on top of that, speeding. If you are 15 miles an hour or 15 to 20 miles an hour over, that is considered reckless driving. Reckless driving, which they will give you a ticket, which is a felony, which will prevent you from going to Canada.
Yes, sir. Hey, yes, indeed. And you're absolutely right about that, okay, Solo, I've seen you out there. I see when you are posting pictures and you'll have the red and blue behind you and everything. But the thing is, though, it's an inherent risk.
Yes.
It's a matter of you willing to do that risk. When I'm by myself, absolutely. Hey, the speed limit is a suggestion.
Right.
Hey,
folks, I got 46, almost 50 people on here right now, man. Give me a thumbs up. Give me a heart. Give me a thumbs up or something. Let me see something come across the stream, man. Give me something. Because we're enjoying this tonight.
But I appreciate that though, okay, Solo. Like I say, when staff call me, as for me, even though I'm the president of a chapter, at that point, I'm actually the road captain.
Okay.
And so people need
to. But you take on that responsibility as an escort.
People need to understand that those roles are interchangeable because at that point, I'm now responsible for everybody who's behind me. Mm-hmm. And when he called me, I immediately dropped to 75, set my cruise control. And it's like, hey, because we have somebody that we need to protect something that's going on in their personal life.
Right.
Because in the end, we always say, ride your ride.
Ride your ride. Let me ask you.
Ride to ride is good until you actually say, are you willing to drop down and ride the other person's ride? Thank you, sir.
Right. Let me ask you a question. Were y'all wearing headsets, communicating back and forth along the ride, or were you hand and arm signals, or was it lead and trail?
So this is what we do. The person in the front has the Cena, and the person in the back has the Cena, so we can both communicate to each other what's going on in the front and what's going on in the back. So that's how we did it.
Okay.
So either I was leading or C Wright was leading. Either way, because we can communicate with each other back and forth, no problems at all.
Right. And that's what I wanted to kind of like home in on. What was the communication going on back and forth? So now we know we got lead and we got trail. Good deal. All right, folks. Now we're getting ready to get out of VA. Everything is still running smooth. Did we have to stop in the dealership? Do we have any issues? Was it gas and go? That morning traffic was good. No issues.
No issues so far. From there, see right, where do we go next? We stopped at the
we stopped at the Delaware. We stopped at the Delaware border, and me and staff had a conversation. And I told him, hey, look, the New Jersey Turnpike is right there. And so I'm in the lead, and I happen to go, and I'm leading, and I happen to go 295 instead of 95.
Well, hold on. We gotta back it up. Gotta back it up.
What we got, Steph? What we got? Because I want to hear it.
Okay. You want to take okay. Go ahead, Steph.
Hey, I'm not gonna say nothing. I'm not gonna.
No. I'm just saying. Go ahead, back it up. Go ahead. I'm ready.
Okay. Oh, so you are right. You did say that we're going to the New Jersey Turnpike. We did have that conversation, but so we went on 95. From 95, we went to 295, then just turned back around.
Mm-hmm.
About like 20, 30 miles, that's all. And then we just turned back around.
Okay. So it wasn't nothing major, a total loss of time, separation, people get disoriented or anything like that. So nothing major.
Nah, nothing major.
I took the wrong turn, and I told him, Me and him had the conversation. I was like, yo, the Delaware Bridge is right there. New Jersey Turnpike. I was focused on New Jersey Turnpike. And as we took the Delaware Bridge, he calls me. He said, hey, man, we're not on 95.
Mm-hmm.
And I said, okay, all right. So we were 2 exits into it. So we turned around and came back. We were about, you know how on the turnpike, the exits are between 10 to 15 miles apart. So we just had to get off, turn around and come back, and then get on 95.
Okay.
And then that's what we did. We turned around, we got back. You know, hey,
it's part of
I'm
it.
a state. And at first, because all I was thinking about was turnpike. And I told him, I said, that's all I knew. I thought I was thinking about was turnpike instead of 95. I like,
okay,
we're right here.
Right.
And that's it. We came back and we got back on 95.
Okay. Becky Torch says not like the 100-mile detour we made in Utah during the 3 Flag Classic in 2023. Yeah, Becky, I'm gonna leave that one alone. I'm not gonna say what happened with that one right there because we had some very experienced riders up front leading on that ride. That we got kind of disoriented.
Right. We got reoriented and we got back on 95 and we passed the the great thing of Philadelphia, Lincoln Stadium and all that stuff.
Okay. So Delaware was good?
Delaware was good.
Perfect.
Nobody, did y'all have an escort up there?
No escort.
No.
Okay. Bolo says, was this a challenge that they had to remain on I-95?
Yes, we had to stay on 95. We had to stay on 95.
The whole way. That was your goal, right?
Correct.
Now 95, not 295, not 95A, not 1, straight 95.
Correct. No turnpikes, no nothing. Stay on 95.
Miami.
No ways.
Jacksonville,
95.
Petersburg, Richmond, Washington, D.C., Baltimore, Maryland, Philadelphia, PA, Newark, New Jersey.
Yep. The whole way.
Right.
The whole way.
Yeah.
And then, we made it to we made it all the way until we got off in Bordenton, New Jersey for gas. Yeah. And then that's when chaos crept in.
Okay. All right. So now here's the question that I have for you gentlemen. And I'm gonna address this to you too, Major, because I know you just came back on. I don't know if you were hearing everything. Now, once you get past, I would say DC. Once you get past DC on 95, it start getting really hectic. The highways are terrible. Construction, more crazy drivers. The speed is almost like a racetrack. Were you guys running stagger formation? Did you slow down? Did you speed up? You left lane, right lane? I'm kind of want to know how you guys kind of maneuver with a pack of 4 on this ride. So I did it solo.
So we basically stay staggered the whole way, but there's so much construction going on up in the DC area all the way up, like from DC all the way up. There's nothing but construction. So we go in one formation, all in one, then we just go staggered, just back and forth the whole way.
Okay.
There's just so much out there.
Okay. Now are we still on time? Are we still making our time hack? Are we still within our window of completing this ride? Because I know people had to come back home, other commitments that you guys was really tight on the time.
Yeah, so we was right on track for our schedule. Our next stop would have been in West Lynn, Connecticut. That was our next stop before we head to Maine. So I think we were out at least 150 miles away from West Lynn. I don't know the exact estimate, but started having bike troubles. Every time I would cut the bike off at the gas stop, it would have a hard time starting. We got to one gas stop. We were at the
we're in Delaware.
We were in Delaware. Then at the gas stop, the bike wouldn't even turn on. I tried to
Man.
jump it with the starter, didn't work. We had the state trooper come out. State trooper had the DOT person to come out. Still
Mm-hmm.
was had so much issues, so much issues. So finally got the bike jumped. Okay, good. Then from there we got back on the road. And the meanwhile, got to the next gas stop. I left the bike on. I was like, man, I don't want the bike just not to crank back up. So I left it on. Went, got something to drink. Everyone chill, relax for a little bit. Next thing I know, I looked at the bike. My screen was just flickering. My voltage meter was just going haywire.
Voltage. Yeah.
It was crazy. It was crazy. The voltage meter go up and down. I rev the engine, the throttle. It would go up, then the voltage meter go up, then it go back down.
So your voltage regulator seemed like it was going out.
Yeah. Yep.
Okay.
As I had 78,000 miles on my bike, so I was like, man, it's something bound to happen. Electrical.
Now here's my question though. Here's my question. Do you have any extra lighting, amplifiers, that type of equipment connected to it that is charging or part of the electrical system?
Yes. So I only have one set. I have one set of the spotlights on my crash bars. That's the only extra lighting sets I have on this bike. I have no audio. I have no nothing except for the lights on my crash bar. Those are the only accessories I have on this current bike.
Okay. Because I know a lot of time people will add stuff to the bike and it will cause things to not function properly, and they can't figure out, like, why is my bike doing this? Because you have all this extra stuff connected to it. Major.
My previous bikes, I learned my lesson. Take all that stuff off. Take all that stuff off.
Man, I seen people take off with speakers and all the other stuff in the bike and come back. They got duct tape wrapped all around it, holding it together, mad, cussing about it because the speaker, the bike done cracked. The saddlebag done crack because, you know, they get somebody to install it or they install it themselves, and you know, all that extra weight, you know, just and a lot of those additional system you know, carry a lot of weight that you're gonna mess up your gas mileage. Major, how you doing up there, man? You up there in Delaware, you dealing with the traffic, you dealing with the weather and everything, still going good, you still enjoying it?
Yep, still enjoying it the whole entire time. You know, seeing the using learning the etiquettes on the road and just being safe, you know what I'm saying? Being safe and staying close together. So
you were really staying back in a learning mode. You're learning on the job training.
You know it.
OJT.
You know it.
That's it, man. That's it. See, right, how things going for you?
Oh, everything's going good. You know, the basic is that either staff is up front or I'm in the front. So we just rotate back and forth, and we just make sure that everybody is safe. And that's the biggest thing, was make sure everybody was safe.
Right. Okay. So once he started getting those issues, he said, okay, we need to find a dealership. We need to find a maintenance place to kind of get this thing fixed, to get it looked at.
Yes. So at our final gas stop, that's when I cut the bike off, and that's when all the flickerings are going on, the screen and the voltage meter going crazy. Try to cut it back on, it was dead, nothing. Try to jump it again, dead. Looked at the voltage, dead, nothing. So from there, we all sat down and made a decision, get it towed to the dealership.
How far was it?
The dealership was only like 15, 20 miles away.
Let me ask you a question. Did you use your insurance? Anybody a hog member? Who paid for it?
And my insurance. Definitely had my insurance.
Is anybody in the group a hog member?
No, I have AAA.
Okay, AAA. Okay, I want to hear somebody. I want to interview somebody who used their hog membership tow. Because if you're a hog member, I know hog tows to the dealer, which is a good thing. Because trust me, people have been out there and some nightmare stories are floating around.
Yeah.
And trust me, tow trucks don't get their money. You're not going to get your bike. It's not going to come out that tow, off that truck. Hey, what's going on, MacGyver, 1% or TG? My last bike I had, the light sounds, I was burning out stators, end up installing a 50 amp charging system, new bike now. none of that stuff. Highway bike. That's what's up. That's
Yeah.
what's up, man. You do your
Highway
own
bike.
work. You do your own work, MacGyver. All right, staff. So we get the bike towed. We're at the dealership right now. How long were we there, and when do we make a call to sit there and say, hey guys, we may have to jettison this ride. We may have to let this ride go.
So got the bike to the dealership approximately like I think it was almost 2 hours, an hour and a half before they closed. They said they would just get it in the shop the next day. From there, I was like, okay, then maybe they can get me up and run the next day.
Okay.
Come to find out that the stator was gone, the voltage regulator was gone. It was both shot. So luckily they had both of the parts there. So
Okay, good.
Talk to the crew and it's like, okay, let's just go ahead and cut the I-95.
So, but that really didn't throw you guys too far off, though.
No, not really, not really.
Yeah.
But it took us because it took 2 days to fix. That's why.
So it took the one day that you start right before it closed, and then the next day, that's when they start troubleshooting it and found out what was wrong. Then it took them another day to put the parts on it.
Yeah. Yeah. So
man.
Yeah. So that's what happened, and we had to call it quits and sit back and look at all the pictures and the videos that we have on our group me, and just laugh and just joke about all the memories we had. And it was well worth it, though.
That's a hard decision. That was a tough decision.
It really was.
See, right. That was a tough decision to make that call, to sit there and say, guys, and staff, let me ask you, did you at once consider saying, hey guys, y'all go ahead and push, and I'm gonna deal with this?
Yes. And I see Wright can contest to this. I talked to him. We and him sat down and talked, like, you know what? Let me take care of the bike. Let me take care of all this. And y'all complete the mission. And you both sit down and talk. It's like, no. We started this mission together and we're gonna complete it together. And I appreciate it.
Right.
So we just made that decision, just call it quits, and we stayed at the hotel stayed at the hotel 2 nights there, enjoyed it, laughed, joked, went out to eat, had a good time, then got my bike the final day, then everyone split off to different directions.
Man. Yeah. C Wright, what did we lose C Wright? Did we lose C Wright?
Yeah,
we lost C Wright. We hope he can come back in, because I want to ask him about that conversation that you guys had. So the thing is, man, is we're talking about getting up there and making that final call, that final decision to sit there and say, we're not going to be able to complete this ride, instead of saying, I will stay here and deal with this, catch up with you guys, keep forward momentum going. At least a few of you guys will accomplish it, and I'll be behind you. But was it just a amount of time that y'all had out to do it? Did you plan it so tight that you didn't have that leeway of not being able to say, we can take a day of downtime if something happens, a flat tire or something?
Well, the time limit wasn't that constrained. We had enough time. We definitely had enough time. The thing is, Mo, she had to get back to Charlotte. She had to get back to Charlotte. So we made just sit there and it's like, okay, you know what? Just go ahead and call it quits and just come back. Just definitely come back. But I made sure we had enough time just in case we had a flat tire at the shop. But for 2 days, we couldn't plan for 2 days extra. A day, but 2 days, no.
Right. They were at Stars and Stripe Harley-Davidson Bolo, PA.
Yes. I think it's near Livingston.
Yeah. I think it's up that way.
Langhorne.
Okay.
Hope we can get she right back in. Okay. Man, that was a hard decision. And that's one of the things, that's one of the things that you got to deal with when you're riding with a group. If the group, I mean, did y'all discuss that prior to taking off? If this happened,
Yes.
Was
We
that was that?
There he goes.
Uh-huh.
You're
So
right.
see right. We're talking about this conversation that you and staff had about continue on the mission of finishing it, or we all just um, bail out. We all just cut our losses right here and just turn around and go back home. How was that conversation? You've been a president, decision maker, but you stepped up though, right?
Right. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay. So what I told staff, I said, hey man, hey, it doesn't make sense for us to go up there and leave you here. I said it's not something that we can do. I said, this is your ride, and this is the ride that you wanted to do, and we're tagging along with you. So, but what we're gonna do, we're gonna stay with you and make sure that your bike is ready and that you don't be here by yourself. So that's what we basically did. We made it. I told him, this is your ride. That place isn't going nowhere. We can always
Right.
finish this ride. And the best thing is say, hey, when you want to finish this ride, we just call everybody and say, hey, where we stopped at, this is where we'll start at to go finish the ride. And he's like, hey, you know what? You're right. It's not going nowhere. We're going to finish the ride. You just tell us when we're going to finish the ride, and we'll make sure we get everybody here and do it. Because the way we were going to do it, we would have went up there, accomplished the ride, and came back. And then he would have been like, well, y'all did the ride. Now I got to go up there. We wanted to do it as a group. And since he couldn't go, then we wasn't going. It ain't going no place. We'll come back and do it later.
Okay. All right. Man, that's y'all. That's that brotherhood right there. That's it. Brotherhood, sisterhood. That's all of it. Staff.
Yes.
Are you back in the planning phase? What's the recovery to it?
I'm definitely. Well, we are definitely going to do it again. We're definitely
Okay.
going to do it again. So I just want to get back home first, recover, look over the bike all over again. Then I'm gonna go back to the planning phase all over again to finish up
Okay.
this I-95 ride.
So are y'all gonna pick up where you left off, or are you gonna start back at the top and do it?
Pick up where we left off at.
Okay.
Pick up exactly where we left off and just go straight back up to Houlton, Maine.
Okay. Yeah, because man, you still got hit New Jersey, New Haven, Rhode Island, Boston, and Maine, Portland, Maine, man. Those are the ones that they said you have to hit with the IBA. I know who is that? I want to make sure I get this question answered. Hold on one second. Someone asked how long the ride was. I can't find that question now, but if you go to the if you're gonna do it for the Iron Butt Association, they have a certain amount of days you can go to their page and look it up to do it in the different levels that you can qualify for to do it. But so Major.
Yes.
What was your take on the call of saying we're gonna turn around, we're not gonna finish it?
For me, we came together, we lead together.
Okay.
The only thing that I had planned was to when we came back, we was all going to had different directions we were going to take, and one of mine was going to be up north, where I'm already at now. So I said, well, hey, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and make another a little check in the in the life. I guess you could say that
Right.
just go up to New York. So I'm already about 90 miles away. I'm gonna shoot up there, hit that bucket list.
Okay. See,
So
family.
like I said, we came together. We're gonna lead together. Just the way it is.
Right. Okay. That's what's up, man. That brotherhood is strong. That's a beautiful thing. That's
what I love about FTR, man.
Yeah,
I'm telling
man. Yeah. So
it's
listen,
real.
we can get ready to wrap this thing up. Before we do, like I like to normally do, man, I open up to any questions and answers. If there's anybody on still want to ask a couple of questions, by all means, shoot them to them while we got everybody here. We are having some technical difficulties with C Right, but if you have any question about the I-95 into the end ride, not with the IB8. This ride was their own doing, their own goal at their own pace. This was not a time, let's rush, let's fly by everything ride. This was one of those rides where they just wanted to just enjoy fellowship amongst themselves and amongst their brothers. So I love the organization. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. But I do have a question that I want to throw out there. And this is in no in particular order. What is the most significant lessons did you learn, gentlemen?
Who wants to take that question first?
Myself, I would say I definitely learned about packing. Packing is very critical. That would be one thing I would say. Planning prior to, making sure that we was in order with medical, life insurance, wills, insurance, things that people don't think about when they get on the road and doing such. So having that checklist was very critical knowledge that I wasn't even thinking about can even exist besides just turning on the bike and moving. So that's definitely a lesson I learned right there by itself. Prepare yourself.
Yeah. Are you there?
Staff, same question.
Okay. There you go.
I'm saying staff, same question. Go ahead.
Oh, okay. There was a interference. Well, I just want to add on to what Major said about the wheels, insurance, and all that. Prior to we have a group me, I made sure. Matter of fact, every ride I go on, a group ride I put on, I make sure I put information about. Make sure you prepare your will. Make sure you prepare your insurance. Make sure you prepare your trust. Make sure you prepare everything, because you never know. You never know. And I'm glad Major brought that up. I forgot all about it, because I talked about this stuff a year ago in our group me chat. So yeah. And the most significant lesson I learned. Can't think of one right now. The most significant lesson I learned.
Yep. The most significant lesson you learned on this trip.
On this trip.
Talk to me.
Oh man. Traffic from DC up is horrible. It is horrible.
Okay. All right. See, right. You up?
Okay. One
Most
thing that I
significant
learned
lesson you
on this
learned.
trip was, a lot of people don't think about it and stuff, but make sure you have medical supplies when you're riding.
Okay.
I mean, you got to have like the first aid kits, and a lot of time we are the people that ride all the time, and we don't think about, hey, we need to have a first aid kit, because if something happens, we need to be able to address those wounds that ride may have. But if we don't have those, then we're doing ourselves a disservice. So I make sure that I take medical, like gauzes and band-aids and stuff like that we can use. But that is one of the big things that we need to do, is to make sure the medical supplies, all the other stuff that staff put out, insurance and all that stuff, that's good too. But if we have a rider that go down, if we don't have medical supplies, we doing a disservice for the riders.
Right. Yes. I know I was riding with a group, and we had a rider go down, and man, on 95, as a matter of fact, on I-95, and in traffic, and thank the Lord that the traffic stopped. Nobody got ran over. But you are definitely right, sir. Even the smallest of burns and bruises, you still need the right type of ointment. You need the right gauze, because that can slow a ride down too. That can stop a ride.
Yeah.
So you're right. That's definitely a good one right there. Make sure you got the proper medical equipment, at least a aid bag, a kit bag, or something like that. All right, we got some questions coming in. I'm gonna go ahead and throw them out there to you guys. Ballhead Nessa, what type of rain gear did you use? Did everyone have heated grips?
Yes. I made sure I brought mine. Yeah. Had the heat. I had the heated gloves. Had the heated grips. Had the heated insoles. The socks. My rain jacket. My reflective, bright yellow
Come
reflective
on,
rain
man.
jacket.
Come on now. What
Yeah.
in the world?
Hey, and my leather pants. Oh, you gonna see me. You gonna see me.
Yeah,
Okay,
I had the cycle gear riding pants along with the heated gloves, also with the heated liner just in case. But I did have extra stuff just in case if somebody else didn't have something. So I came
right.
prepared for 2 people.
Okay. The bell says, besides the bike issues, what was the biggest lessons you came away with? And we just hit that. We just talked about the lessons.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that one in there, folks. Who else? Okay, Princess McCall, did it ride me and Win Sisters while we were doing the Four Corners non-IBA? I did it. I did that ride. She said she did that ride with her Win sister when she did her Four Corner run. Yes, hop on I-95 and run it all the way up. Good deal. And folks, you don't have to do it time with the IBA. You can do it at your own pace. Definitely get out there and ride that one. So listen, we're going to hop into another question right quick, keeping this thing moving. Will you attempt this ride again? I think we did talk about that
Yes.
before we hit our Q&A. Everybody is in agreement with that or trying it again?
Yes.
Oh yeah,
Okay, good.
we'll do it again.
We definitely will.
All right. Now you're going to open that up to other riders or just your organization?
Definitely. All the rides I put together, they're open rides to every and anyone.
Yeah, sure.
Every
Okay.
anyone.
Okay. Somebody got some feedback just started happening. So there's 2, you got 2 open. I think I know who it is. Let me just go ahead and just hit that right quick. Did we get it? Nope. There we go. All right. So we're going to keep moving along. Big Dave, have you rode together before? Yes, Dave, they are in a club. But have you guys ridden together, the 4 of you? The 4 or 5?
So I've ridden with every individual besides I think Major, this is our first time riding together. But everybody I've ridden with everyone multiple times.
Okay. Good deal. And I know you guys just had an event in Atlanta, I think. A national. I think y'all just had national in Atlanta.
Correct.
Yep, Stone Mountain. I think that's where y'all at. Okay.
Correct.
Good deal. All right. So we're gonna get to another question right quick. What advice would you give someone considering this ride? I'll start with you, Staff. So
advice I would give someone, prepare, because you never know what to expect when you're riding these on I-95. Number 1, prepare for the weather. You definitely have to prepare for the weather because you're starting either in the north or the south. Prepare for the weather. Number 2, prep your bike. Yes, even though mine had the electrical issues, I couldn't foresee that. But prepare your bike. Always prepare. Get your maintenance up to date. Get your tires up to date. Get your services up to date. Prepare for your get your wheels done. Get your insurance done. Get your tow coverages done. Get your trucks. Get your everything in order because you never know anything medical can happen to you. You don't want to put your family in a bind for that. Those are the most important things I think that you need to prepare for and consider.
Right, are you there?
Yeah, just see right.
Okay. I know we got a lot of noise back in the background at the Mikasa, man. I don't know what you got going on, but
but we good now. We had to turn the phone off because it was messing up the
echoing.
Feedback. So
okay. So
tapping off on
what advice would you give someone considering this ride?
One, the biggest thing, make sure you got your finances in order. You never know when you're gonna break down. Never know what you're gonna do. Finances. I just prepare your loved ones for, hey, you're gonna be gone for a long time. Make sure they know what's what, and keep them informed of where you're at
Mhm.
and
Okay.
stuff like that. As long as you're going on a route, let them know where you're at, because they could be the ones that come and help you out.
Mm-hmm.
I had a club brother that called us after the fact that told us, hey, I got family in Trenton, New Jersey. Bro, that would have been nice to know a couple hours ago when we were waiting on the side of the road.
Oh man,
Yeah. So
no.
we gotta, let people know that when we're traveling, and if they got family members that can help us, that's what we need to know.
Right,
You know,
right.
I always
Did
tell
y'all did
people,
y'all
hey,
did y'all put that out to the whole groups? I mean, to the whole club
To the
staff? I
nation.
mean, yeah,
Yes,
to
I
the
made sure
nation.
I put it out. I put out to the whole nation that we're doing this road trip. So, and they knew what was going on. We have our at live 360. They were tracking
Right,
us the
right,
whole way. People, I was getting phone calls, texts, DMs, the whole trip.
right, right. Okay, good, good, good. And I know we're getting questions coming in. You guys running Spot Walla, the tracker. What were you using? We got all kind of technical stuff going on over here. They must be working on the line. But
yeah.
did you guys run? I mean, it was at your own pace. Were you running like the
Correct.
Harley-Davidson tracker? Were you running Spot? Were you running anything like that to kind of like trace your route to make sure to see if we deviated here, we missed this, or and then another thing, were there any detours that took you off the route?
Uh, yeah, there were. But we kind of made sure we stay on I-95 the whole track, the whole way.
Mm-hmm.
So what I was using two phones, and I also had my Garmin, so and the bike. So basically four navigation
Okay.
systems going on at one time. So one phone would say go Beltway, another phone would say go K95, the Garmin would say another way, the bike would just whatever the bike was doing. But yeah,
Man,
but we
yeah,
know stay on 95.
right. Man, you just caused yourself more headache when you running more than one.
Yeah,
I'll do two. I'll do my Garmin and I'll do my phone. But when you
yeah,
start doing phone apps,
yeah.
man, you hearing both of them come through the system and they're talking, and you'll hear something and you'll make a turn. I can't do it, man. It's too much. It's just too much, especially when you dealing with tight traffic, signs coming up, exits, and stuff like that. So, yeah, that's a little bit too much. We got a question coming in from Ballhead NASA Dahuru MC. Does anyone carry uninsured motorist insurance? I gotta say this before you do. Please tell me yes to everybody.
Yes, yes,
And
Yes.
I'm telling
yes.
you right now, raise your coverage, because if you just go in with your state minimum, that's not good. And folks, I'm gonna have to get Mr. Green back on here so we can talk some insurance again. But
Yes.
folks, it's important, and I tell you that right now. Your state requires the minimum amount of insurance that you got insurance. That minimum amount is not going to cover you. $100,000 is not going to cover you if you get an accident with more than one vehicle. If you get a more accident with more than one person, two people in a car, they're all going to hit you for their own settlement. And if you don't have enough coverage, they're going to go after your insurance. If you don't have enough uninsured motor coverage, they're going to start going after your assets. So please cover yourself, folks. Cover yourself. Man, staff, it's been a good one. I'm enjoying it. I think I lost Major. Did we lose Major?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Well, I think we lost Major. Uh, but hey, it's been good, man. It's been good. As far as the advice that you've been giving people, as far as you sharing your journey, your experience, I'm glad no one got hurt. I know you still got people on the road right now working their way back home. Um, my hat's off to you guys. Like I say, your organization, your nation, much respect to your nation. This ride right here. Now, before we wrap it up, does anybody feel defeated like you didn't accomplish what you set out to do?
I
I
kind of
know.
I have to ask it.
I don't feel defeated because we're one, and we understood after when staff bike went down. Everybody understood the mission was like, hey, it's one mission. If he don't complete it, then we don't complete it. We'll come back. It's not going nowhere. We
Right.
can always finish it.
Right. That's a senior talking right there, folks. That's how seniors talk. Because they've lived long enough to sit there and say, we'll go back and get it. It ain't going nowhere.
Yeah.
Staff, you how you feel?
So, like I told everybody in our group, is like, this is the very first road trip I put together, initiated, started, that I broke down and I did not complete. The very first one. And I've been riding for almost 20 years now. Almost like 18, 19, 20 years now. So this is the very first one I didn't complete because of a major breakdown. Any other small breakdowns I can fix on the side of the road, whatever.
And really and truly, I'm not going to say that was a major breakdown. I'm not.
Yeah.
You know, the voltage regulator, stator, that burns out. That will burn out. Anything can burn it out, man. You can run through a pile of water and it just causes things to just burn out, and you smell that electrical smoke and you're like, man. Or when they pull it off, it's got burn marks on it. Now, what I call major is a belt break. Because that's an all day job right there to fix a belt.
Yeah.
Or something where you blow a motor, you drop a cylinder, or something like that. To me, that's major. That's gonna shut your shop down. That's and I've been there. I've been there going through Amarillo and Motor Blue. Matter of fact, I had two motors blow. But yeah, good deal. I think we lost Major again. But folks, listen, we're gonna get ready to wrap this thing up. Gotta let these gentlemen get some rest. I know some of y'all are watching Thursday night football. Before I get off here, Steph, and let y'all go, I do want to sit there and say, hey, folks, you see his shirt, #travel with staff. Make sure you go over to his YouTube channel and subscribe. Folks. There it is right there. #travel with staff. Now, I do got to ask you something. Where did you get that name Staff from?
Oh, man. So the actual...
I know.
So the original story was one of my club sisters, Crystal Hollywood in Portland. We were traveling all over the country back in the out west, Pacific Northwest. We were sitting there like, okay, and I asked her, what type of name do I get for myself? And we was going back and forth. It says just Staff. I was like, nah, not just Staff. Then Travel, then Ground Pounder PDX, and all types of names. And out of the blue, Travel with Staff came up. So I have to applaud Hollywood for helping me getting this name. So if it wasn't for Hollywood out of Portland, FTRMC, so I appreciate it. Shout out to her.
Good deal, man. Good deal. All right, gentlemen. Listen, we're gonna get ready to let this thing come to an end. Is there any final words you want to share with the audience tonight? I want to thank the audience, man. You guys have been great participating with comments, liking, hearts. If you feel like donating, please go ahead and donate $1, $2, $3. That'll be awesome as well. Keep this thing going. Mr. Big Dave Elizondo said, are you guys coming to the RTE? Anybody coming to the RTE?
I wish I could. I wish you could. Next year, I'm definitely planning it. I'm definitely going next year. But this year, this set me back right now. So I can't make it this year.
Okay.
I won't make it. I wanted to make it, but I won't be able to make it. Maybe next year. I think I will bring maybe a couple other people with me on the next RTE.
Okay. Major, we didn't get ready to wrap it up with you. Any final words, sir?
Hey, it was an honor to be on your show tonight. You know, it was just to be on the ride itself. Everything it's just been much love. I thank everybody for their support. You know, the knowledge I was given ain't the pride is out the door. I don't even got to be worried about that. When FTR gonna make sure I'm straight, and that's what I love about FTR. You know what I'm saying? And just being on the set is a beautiful blessing. You know what I'm saying?
I love it, man. I love it. That's outstanding, man. That's outstanding. To get that recognition to your organization that you're proud of and proud to be a member of. I do have one last question, and this is gonna be my last question. Did you reach out to any MCs or anything like that on this travel, saying not getting permission to travel through but just sitting there saying, hey, we're in different clubs, but we're just coming through? Or did anybody reach out and sit there and say, staff, I know you're doing this ride, man. If you come through my city, if you come through Philly, like Tone Tea Time, you come through Philly or something like that, man, we want to stop, break bread with you.
So what I did prior to the ride, I contacted a couple people I know, just let them know if they're available to come through, swing by, escort us through. But yeah, I did reach out to a couple people prior to the ride, so they know what was going on, and yeah.
Okay, good deal. Well, listen, gentlemen, on that note, I'm going to go ahead and let you go. I greatly appreciate you coming on Trip Talk tonight to discuss your trip, your I-95 end to end. It didn't end the way that you wanted it to, but you learned a lot of lessons, and your brotherhood and sisterhood is stronger than ever.
Thank you. I greatly appreciate it, man.
Appreciate it.
Right. Appreciate it.
All right. Well, listen, y'all have a good night, gentlemen, and take care, and I'll be seeing you soon.
All right.
All right. Oh, man, folks, that's how you do it. That's how you do it. No man left behind. Man or woman, nobody left behind. But that's a big call, though. That's a hard call to have to make, to sit and say, we're going to stop the whole ride. It's a hard call, but they discussed it. They had a plan, and they stuck to it. So they did the right thing. My hat's off to them. They did the right thing. So listen, folks, before I get off this horn here, I'm going to go ahead and we're going to talk about the Reef and K Solo official ride eat that's coming up. We're going to be down in Little Rock, Arkansas. Folks, make sure that you be on the lookout for the itinerary. The itinerary is coming. It's coming. Trust me, all day long I've been getting people talking about, Solo, what's the itinerary? What's the movement? It's coming, folks. It's coming. We're still locking in one or two other spots that we may be visiting to do the ride on that Friday. The bottom line is, remember, Reef and I get there on Thursday. You can do a Saddle Sore 1000 or a BBG or a ride coming in. You can get the Reef and K Solo, that logo right there, on an IBA ride. All you got to do is fill out the paperwork, get it certified, pay the money, and they will put our logo on that ride. We'll get there that Thursday. That Friday, probably around about 10 a.m., we're going to take off and we're going to go on a historical ride. We have a couple of locations in Little Rock that we're going to visit. We've already coordinated the visitation, everything like that. Some of them are tours, but we're going to enjoy being downtown Little Rock. And then by 4:30 p.m., we're going to be back at the host hotel doing meet and greet for the rest of the night. Then we're going to barbecue. Then we're barbecuing that Friday night. Listen, if you want to donate, we will be taking up donations. The RTE is free, but we do take up donations. Thank you, Big Dave, for that right there. If you want to donate, even if you can't make it, if you want to send $5, $10, $20, say, hey, this is my donation for a couple of burgers for somebody, there it is right there. $ Reef K Solo at Cash App. $5, $10 would be greatly appreciated. And everybody eat free, have a good time. We're going to have a couple of libations there. We'll maybe have some people bring some libations there and just have a good time. The only thing that we ask is that you don't wear your cuts and you don't be in the parking lot blasting music, because the host hotel, they treat us good. They don't give us any issues. And as a matter of fact, they reach out to us and welcome us back to come back to their venue for our RT event. So that's why we go to where we go, because we have a good rapport with the organization. So Saturday, we're going to get up. Breakfast. Somebody asked about breakfast. The host hotel, they have breakfast for us there. Breakfast is always good. It is what it is. That Saturday, probably around about 10:30, 11 o'clock, we're going to take off, head over to Little Rock, from Conway to Little Rock, going to Wright's Barbecue. All of the information can be found over on the Reef and K Solo official Ride to Eat page and on the event page. And we're going to get there. Once we get there, now here's the thing. Here's what you don't want to miss. Around about 12:30, that's when we take the group photo. You want to be in the group photo. So by 12:30 at Rice Barbecue, we're going to find an area that we can get everybody in. That's when we're going to take the group photo. Once we take the group photo and start moving inside, that's when we will start selling the patches, the RTE patches. That logo right there. So listen, folks, that's the gist of it. Anything in between, anywhere else you want to go, you are more than welcome and free to roam. Roam as much as you want to. Like I say, then that Saturday night, we're going to barbecue again at the host hotel. More meet and greet and shaking hands, photos, all my social media influencers. I want y'all doing interviews, get as much content as you can. Then that Sunday we get up, we hug, we say a prayer, we hug, kumbaya, and we go home. That's what it is, folks. And if you want to leave on that Saturday, you're more than welcome to leave on that Saturday because that's what it was all about. But listen, that's the gist of the Reef and K Solo official ride to eat. I look forward to seeing everybody there. I want to thank everybody for joining me tonight on Trip Talk. Man, it means a lot when I see people come on and engage in and just enjoying it. Try to keep it positive. And you know what I always say, aspire to inspire. And if you do that, you'll definitely be legendary. And I also got my patches in. We have more patches in. And people have been asking, Solo, is that the patch you got to earn? This is the patch. This is the patch. You don't have to earn it. You just have to meet me on the highway somewhere. Can't meet me at an event. We have to bump into each other on the highway like Scooter Mitchell, his dad and twin brother, and their partner met me on the highway. And they're going to be the first 4 to get the new patch. So that's how it is, folks. All right, I'm out of here. You know what I always say, aspire to inspire. And if you do that, you'll definitely be legendary. Have a great night.